Welcome back to the Atari Vault. We're gonna continue on with the Atari games. Oh, that's only 2 players. Don't tell me those are 2-player games. Super Football, is that the one that we did? Yeah, that's the one where we... Man, maybe I was wrong to... Oh man, I wish this was 1 player. Let's go. Guards? How do you like... Oh, so you get in range. And those are like different blocks. Like that's like a crappy range. Oh. So just swinging doesn't do anything, right? At least from this range. But if I change my guard, like this is a forward guard. This is when I press down. Yeah, you just like press the different buttons. That would be fun. Because like when the Phantom Menace came out or around there, we had like my brother had like Rumble robots. You know, the ones that box, but Star Wars version. So it was Darth Maul and Qui-Gon. We used to play those all the time. Okay, maybe... Maybe there wasn't as much here as I thought. Wizard and Yar's Return, I think, are new ones. Wizard. I presume I don't want to get touched. Okay, that's dull. Yar's Return. Oh, right, I remember. Okay, well, this might be a short one. Because a lot of these are going to be repeats too, even though we didn't play them before. They're just going to be like updated versions. But these might not be controller... Yeah? Because the 5200 had like, it was like the Intellivision. That had like a number pad. Asteroids. That. No, the 2600 one was garbage. No shield though. Well, Asteroids is Asteroids. We played that a few times. The 5200 version of Centipede. Oh wow, that's... Centipede, that like it's at this point it's really getting on par with the original arcade versions. Countermeasures. At least it's got the controls up there in that left corner. That's really helpful. Okay. I don't know. Maybe these aren't that thing is like a control selection in that corner because I don't know. I'm too lazy to read the manual. I think I'm kind of done. This is definitely going to be the last one. For some... like... Fire! Is that it? Okay, I'm fixed to say. C to air. Navigation. Let's go here. C to air. Okay, that's kind of interesting. If you could, you know, dedicate some time to it, it's definitely interesting. Millipede. Again, basically the same as Centipede. It's weird because in these games it just makes X the start button. It's kind of strange. This one's maybe just like Millipede's an uglier, faster version of Centipede, because I think like every version I've played, except for maybe the original. Miniature golf. Let's hope this one's better than the... Okay, I know you can't clock every button that was on your controllers to this. Let's go. Okay. See, doing the D-pad just modifies that. So, how do I? Oh, okay. Counter. Just ignore what I just said. Ignore what I just said. That is a genius way to get around that. You select what you want to do on that left side using the up and down on the D-pad, And then, wow, I'm such an idiot. Well, I'm done with that. Missile command. Yeah, you know what a missile command is. Let's go. Let's start. So... Man, the analog sensitivity is freaking crazy. Like, maybe the analogs back in the day were just that much more sensitive. I mean, that much more reliable. Because that is absolutely insane. Mind you, this controller does need a good clean. Real sports baseball. What do you think? What do you think? Is it going to be an improvement? Baseball, basketball, football, soccer, tennis. Baseball. Let's play ball. Oh, like having that option on the side is like, it could be like a lifesaver compared to like having to figure out what. Okay.
You're out. Strike.
That was a ball.
Out. You're out.
Okay, again, you still have to figure it out, but it's way more easier because you can see what's going on. Anyway, I'm gonna move on. I just kind of want to get this over with now. Basketball. Come on, let's go. Okay. Maybe I'll... What the? What? Be a sport. Give me the damn ball. Why did the 2600 ones... Like, I know they could have, like, retrospectively made those games, if that makes sense, and just added them on here. But why does the old ones just feel and almost look better? Football. What do you think? 1982? I bet those ones came out on the 760 or whatever it was, the 7000 something. Because those games look better than this. Because I know the later one supported the earlier games. Let's play ball, come on. I don't know what it wants. I'm kind of done, to be honest. Got 4 more. Let's go. Start. Is it 2-player only? Yep. One or 2 players. So how do you change? You lost me. I know I do usually do a lot of recording on one day, but I'm really fed up right now. Oh man, this is bad. Star Raiders. Super Breakout. Oh man, that's so sensitive. Of course, the mic's in the way too. Come on. This is going to be a short one. I'm not going to add this on to the last one. What do I think overall? I don't know. This isn't really something I've done before. Is it worth your $10 or $15 if you include the DLC? There are a few really good games on here. Just use them. Increasing the controller capability on this main menu needs to be done. I doubt they will because Atari doesn't care. So, Asteroids Classic, fine. Asteroids Deluxe, also good. That's no. That is pretty fun. That is a no. That is... Did we get that one to work? Not really. That is a no. That is... okay. Not really, like... So, like, what would I pay for these? So, let's see... So, 1, 2, 3... 4. Black Widow is incredible. I love that game. Best game on here. 5, 6, 7. That one's okay. 8. I'm just looking at the ones like I would actually be willing to pay some money for. It doesn't matter how much money I'm thinking in my head for them, but I would be willing to pay some money for them. Gravatar, I kind of lost count. 9. I want to play more Lunar Landers, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Pong's 14. Gotta have Pong. That one's 15. 16. That one's pretty good. $17. So 17 arcade games. And then let's just use that because I'll be here all day. Is 17 arcade games? I don't know there's more games than that, but is 17 arcade games worth $15 to me? I want to say no. That's just under $1 a piece. Some of these games I wouldn't pay $1 for, but compared to like the arcade games that you can buy individually from Namco, like Pac-Man, Dig Dug, those are what, $4 a pop? Oh yeah, this is definitely worth it. There's enough games in here to, what, 4 of those would cost you, what, they're $4 a pop? 16? So, if you think of it that way, absolutely. But that's just because those games are so overpriced. Like when you add some of these other ones, like Adventure, like I don't really find Adventure fun, but it's a classic game, and I wouldn't mind going into it more. But there's plenty here. I still would say that $15 for everything is a little bit tough of a sale if you have never played any of these before, which is kind of like, I know some people haven't because they're younger, or they're maybe older and just now getting into gaming, but I would still wait until it's on a sale. 15? Do I think $15 for everything is overpriced? No. I think $15 is a fair price. If not, yeah, I'd say it's pretty fair. Would I buy it again for 15? I think I bought the actual game in Walmart for 10. I bought the disc because I'm like, hey, cool, I'll have a disc. Then it's got a Steam code in it. And then I'm like, okay, I can use the Steam code. I would, if you've never played any of these games before, it's a lot harder of a sell. But there's a lot of classic games in here that you need. I think every gamer should play at some point, even if it's like once. And I know that's like a big asking price for, I just play it once game. But these were the history. These are gaming history. And some of them are fan-freaking-tastic. Black Widow, I'm telling you, that game is super fun. Frog Pond is pretty good. I think I like the console version of Gravatar a little bit better than the arcade one. Like there's still plenty on here to offer. I would recommend buying it for less than 15 if you can get the hands on it, but don't feel robbed if you buy it for 15. There is, and being honest, there is, and I'm just kind of like fed up because I've done a lot today, but 15 is a good price. I would still recommend it being on sale, but don't feel bad for buying it for 15. It's like these aren't worth it. Don't like this is the junk. I think that DLC adds these. This is trash. All of these are trash. But between these two, there's enough games, and there's 2-player games too. So if you're like an adult, like trying to get like your kid into gaming, there's tons of games here for you to play. They're easy, simple to understand. Like literally, like anything in the console. What was it on the console? One analog stick and one button. How hard is that to get into and understand? Like, and there's so many games here that you could play with friends and family, and I know like everyone tries to justify games being good because you can play with friends, but especially when you're trying to get people into gaming, like younger people or even older people that you're trying to introduce into it. These 2-player, easy to understand games, literally something that moves you and a button to do it, and like literally the only variables are literally like how long you press the button or the angle of the stick while you press the button. There's just nothing in the current era that is as simple as this to get you into understanding how games work. So if that's your goal, definitely. It's definitely worth every penny. I like it. I would have liked to pay less, but it's because I'm on budgets and stuff. So, but do I regret spending 15? No. I don't regret spending 15. And I think that's what's most important. There's a lot of games here that I'm planning on coming back to, and it might not be tomorrow. It might be some years down the line. Black Widow, I'm telling you, Black Widow, I gotta come back to that. But anyway, I think that's enough information and kind of reasoning to make to help you justify your own conclusions. And there's other stuff here too. Like you can like do it alphabetically. You could do as well, and there's the manuals, which are they're kind of stupid because most of the like they could have redone these manuals. I wish there was like more information about them as well. More information about the games, like the developers and everything, and that would have been nice. Variant artworks from the time period. It doesn't have everything you'd want from like a collector's thing, but it's still also really, I think, a pretty good value. So I hope this helps you, and I hope you enjoyed this extensive series of videos, and I'm glad I'm going to be taking a long break from doing such a long block period. I gotta do different games, and play some good games. I'm definitely gonna get back into doing the game throughs because I know it's been nearly a month since I uploaded my last game through. I played more for Fallout week before last week. I just haven't got around to uploading it. And of course, Kingdoms of Avalon. I want to get back into that so much. It's just I'm so busy, and I need to relax. And these take a while for me to do. And even though they're low editing, it's just I need a time to relax. I work 6 days a week, and I usually film the bulk of these on my day off. So, and then I needed to go shopping. I go shopping on my days off too, because my weekdays I start at like 5. I get up at like 5:30 at the latest, and usually work until, depending on the day, because it's demand based, usually until about 2 or 3. And then I usually don't take lunches in there. I really need to start to, because I'm driving myself crazy at work. My mind constantly fucking goes because I don't want to think about being there. So I'm just constantly wearing myself physically and mentally all the time. So games is supposed to be a way out, and I'm making that a job. I'm trying to. And that's kind of hard. Like, and I've got to play. I've got to do things that I'm going to be enjoying, because I don't want to work. I don't want to work 6 days a week, and 7 if you include recording all these. And even though I don't dedicate like all day Sunday to recording these, I record enough time to do like a short work day worth of recordings usually. So I'm working constantly, and I can't do it forever. I can't. I'm wearing myself out pretty bad, and I've been definitely feeling the effects of that lately. So if you take anything from this, and I know if I'm gone on a tangent and you're probably not watching, take some time to yourself and do something you really enjoy. Do it with someone you love, or no one if you love doing it by yourself. Just do it. Take some time off. Get some time off of work. I feel I'm so acclimatized to gotta be hardworking mentality. It was really ingrained into me, and it's unhealthy. I felt guilty for taking a week off next week. I'm taking all of next week off. Sorry, I spit on the mic. I'm taking all of next week off, but guess what? I'm spending like none of that time resting, and I only get one vacation week a year in this company, which is freaking ridiculous. But I'm taking this time to set up and clean up the house and sell stuff, because we got so much junk. And so I'm going to be spending all my week off pretty much working. So take some time to yourself and just get really rest. So well, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you take my advice. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.